Spiritual vampirism is like so real, you guys. Person that attacked
and it's
me
funny because
had no just cause. She don't make you money. I don't care about your life. I don't care about your husband. I don't care about in their emotions and their feelings about what you're doing. You know, they don't have a life. And there is an old saying that misery keep doing me. And if she is triggered by, because she went to my videos, she went on my posts and just reclaiming your power. And I'm just like, to have the lifestyle and to live all evil, money will be repelled from you. You love money? Yes, I did say love money. Okay, money is energy that are coming, and money is one of those things that draws. It's in you're low and on low energy and low fuel. The amounts that it comes to you in hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. For you to be able to be a part of my metaphysical school, it's only a one-time fee of $99.99. Congratulations to those of you that have purchased. Congratulations, you deserve every bit of what he is more sure about himself. He's feeling more confident about himself, and that is the reason why you're on your way home. Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyann Krumpa. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. All right, so welcome to my channel. I can tell you that I am growing exponentially. I had something very awkward and strange happen to me last night. I took a spiritual bath, you know, just to cleanse all the dust bunnies from my aura and just to open myself up, you know, to receive my blessings and my manifestations from this last full moon, etc. And I came up under attack. Spiritual vampirism is like so real, you guys. And it's funny because the person that attacked me had no just cause. She just insinuated that my videos are about her. Really, like, you are a non-factor. You don't make me money. I don't care about your life. I don't care about your husband. I don't care about who you're with or what you're doing. And it's just amazing how people, out of their own guilt, can be in their emotions and their feelings about what you're doing. You know, it's just amazing how people try to pick you apart because they don't have a life. And there is an old saying that misery loves company. I am not going to feed into the negativity. I am just going to, you know, keep doing me. And if she is triggered by what I do and what I say on my psychic videos, oh my God, that's her personal problem, not mine. But I just wanted to vent about that because she went to my videos, she went on my posts and just went home. And I'm just like, really? You don't have a life there. So with that being said, I just want to thank everyone that have signed up for the Reclaiming Your Power series. It is going to be epic. It is going to be officially October the 26th and 27th of 2019. If you haven't brought your tickets, what are you waiting for? Let me explain something to you. This empowerment series will truly help you to stand in your power. You will be able to have the lifestyle and to live the life that you have always dreamed of, to tap into your hidden talents, to be able to perform your own rituals that will bring money, have money knocking at your front and your back door. One thing that I can honestly say, you guys, since I have been in my power, I have never had any dry spells. I have always had a consistent flow of income, and I'm truly blessed because of my angels and my guides and working with the ascended masters and doing everything in the spiritual realm. Your relationship with money is your direct relationship in the spiritual realm. Money is energy. Okay, where your attention flows, energy goes. So if you look at money as being a bad thing and, you know, being the root to all evil, money will be repelled from you and you will set up what I would call resistance, and you will not have a constant flux of money. But if you love money, yes, I did say love money. Okay, money is energy. You have to love money. You have to be in the love vibration. You have to be in that vibration so you can receive all things that are coming. And money is one of those things that draws itself to you. Money loves happy people. 9 times out of 10, I am usually happy. I am human at the end of the day, and I'm doing this thing called life along with the rest of you. But I try to keep my vibrations in the highest vibrations, and that's on purpose. Because when you're down in the slumps and you're low and on low energy and low fuel, money does not come around. But if you keep your high vibration, and I've learned this from the best, you guys, I've learned this firsthand from millionaires, my millionaire friends. They have taught me how to keep thousands, several thousands of dollars in my bank account, okay? And the way that you do this is by staying in the energy and the vibration of money, okay? Money flows to me freely and easily. And then say the amounts that it comes to you in hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? Don't say millions if you're not a millionaire yet, because you can't catfish the universe, okay? But start with hundreds, be a hundredaire, then be a thousandaire, then work yourself up to being a millionaire, okay? But you have to start with something that is a believable statement for you. If you have not signed up for the School of the Gifted, oh my God, like this is like a deal of a lifetime. I have revamped my pricing for you to be able to be a part of my metaphysical school. It's only a one-time fee of $99.99. Originally, to sign up for my metaphysical school, it was $500 to start and then $100 a month for your membership. Now I have gotten rid of that. It's only a one-time fee and no monthly fees. You guys, you really need to take advantage of this, because you'll be learning how to be in your power before you even get to the empowerment series. And the empowerment series is just like, oh my God, reclaiming your power. It's just the cherry on freaking top. So again, a lot of you are awakening. Let me tell you something. And I'm not just saying this because I own my metaphysical school. I'm here to help you. When I awakened on this journey, I had absolutely nobody to steer me and guide me through besides the spiritual realm. This is how I traversed through these murky waters of this spiritual world that we're living in the matrix. I had to completely depend on them 100% without a doubt. But it worked out in my favor, because I have been through many rites of passages and initiations. And with that being said, I want to just say congratulations. I'm going to end my news by saying congratulations to those of you that have purchased the Jophiel's Eternal Flame Reconciliation Working and that have come into union. Congratulations. You deserve every bit of what you have. And I know this has not been an easy journey for you, okay? So with that being said, let me go ahead and call in some help. Let me get into this DM read and get you what you have been waiting for. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Jophiel, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is, everyone. All right, so let me go ahead and spray the Kick Karma air spray. I am wearing this dashiki that my husband brought me. I love it. I can just show you guys the material. I got it from Africa. It is just so bomb. All right. So anyway, Divine Masculine. Oh my God. Divine Masculine is going through a lot of shifts and rifts. With this new open portal that we had on 808, Homeboy got his codes. All right. They have been downloaded and they are now in synchronization and integration. And because of that, he's in the sun energy. Okay. He is now allowing for his light to shine. After the death card, the devil, and the tower, you get the sun. And here comes the sun, shining so ever bright into this situation. The Divine Masculine is finally seeing the truth with unbiased eyes. And after a long, arduous journey around the world, okay, to get to here, he's as equally determined to live out the uncertainties that he's had in the past, and has now turned all of his upside downs right side up. And he has more surety. He is more sure about himself. He's feeling more confident about himself. And he's also feeling more confident about this relationship between him and the divine feminine. Okay? Divine masculine at this point knows that she is his world, because right next to the sun, come on, you have the world card. It does not get any better than this. It just doesn't. The sun is shining on you. You're sitting on top of the world, divine masculine. I mean, what else could you ask for? The world card is the last major arcana card in the deck. You've been around the world and back. You've seen things. Some have been pleasant, some have been unpleasant, but it represents fulfillment for you at this time in all aspects of your life, not just the love department, not just your finances, career, okay, but your emotional and your personal development and your spiritual development. All of these areas are now coming into one wavelength of one harmonic resonance. You're getting exactly what you deserve. And you're doing exactly what you should be doing in order to deserve what you have been planting. Your seeds have been in a standstill for a while. And now you're reaping your harvest. The world is yours. And you have nobody to thank but yourself. Okay? You've earned it. I also feel like for the world card that you think the world of your divine feminine, and that is the reason why you're on your way home. The road has already been cleared. The path has already been cleared before you. You have earned your weight in gold. You already know who she is, what purpose she serves in your life. You're not in denial anymore. I feel like those scales have been removed from your eyes. You know, it's been an unveiling. That's what the sun represents, because the sun is the opposite of the moon, okay? And the moon illuminates, but it also keeps things hidden. I feel like right now you're speaking your truth. You're more drawn to truth now, more so than anything, because you have been lied to by many on this course, by these fake clone divine feminines that have been impersonating your divine counterpart, which is your true love. They have been making you believe that they're the divine feminine, even if you're not familiar with that term. They have been making you believe that they are the ones that have been sent to you from God. And at one point in time, you actually believed it, because they were able to perfectly mirror your divine counterpart so good that you became confused by the illusion. But the masks are now falling off, because source energy is shaking things up. There has been a divine shakeup in your life. And so now you're being able to see these people for who they really are. And some of these are friends and family. Okay. They have hidden under the guise of these titles, which has been a mass manipulation for you. That has kept you stuck on the 3D plane in the 3D density, and kept you stuck spiritually into where you could not progress. But now you are moving upward and onward and beyond where you are. And so now you are seeing things way clearer. So good job. Financially, you are gaining riches, because spirituality and material possessions go hand in hand, contrary to what people say. In order to be blessed with materialism, you have to be blessed and endowed with spiritual royalty and spiritual prowess. I feel like you are now at that point, 9 meaning completion, where you have basically earned the right to have what you currently now have. All of your hard work and your dubious efforts are finally coming into fruition for you. Okay? You don't have to worry about wealth, or, you don't have to worry about your coins. Those are no longer an issue. It could also be that you and this person that you're connected with have been in this relationship for quite some time. Okay, 9 of coins, which is pentacles, represents years. You could have known this person for over 9 years, or you could have been dealing with this person for over 9 years. This will not all apply to everyone, but it will apply to some of you. Remember, this is a general reading. Do not try to force it. Just allow it to flow. What fits you, and what doesn't. All right, take what resonates. But in this case, with this long connection, this long-standing connection that you have with this individual, you are now able to help build a foundation. I feel like in times past, divine masculine, you were unable to do that because you were not standing in your power. You were not in the King of Swords energy, which represents your power, which represents cutting away all those things that no longer serve you, and just basically being the leader that you are. It's about having emotional and moral balance. I feel like there has been an issue in times past with you when it came to morals and being honest with your affairs of the heart. I feel like you made excuses for some of the things that you did that you even knew at the time that when you were doing it, it was not right. And so your soul and your spirit has fully advanced to the point where it won't allow you to not have integrity for yourself. It won't allow you to not have integrity for your personal self or your personal person, let alone integrity when it comes to how you deal with others. You see, I feel like in times past, you were just like an autopilot, just kind of like letting the wind blow you wherever it blew you. And so now you are more in your power. And so you are directing your life. You are gaining mastery. You are gaining control over your life, which is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in control. The King of Swords speaks to us about being logical, being truthful. And sometimes this truth can cut to the core of people's being. But you have learned to be able to speak based on truth and making decisions in a more tactful manner, especially when it comes to the way that you choose to approach certain situations. I feel like a lot of people are not able to really tame the new you or to adjust to the new you. I feel like you've pretty much been the King of Swords, but you were on the negative end of the pendulum. And since the pendulum swings back and forth to and fro, now you are on the more positive side of the King of Swords energy. I felt like in time past you were manipulative, a little bit narcissistic, okay? But now, because you know who you are, you've gained mastery over self, you have become a little bit more empathetic, which is represented with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is loving. It usually represents someone that is married, okay? If you're not married, then maybe you were committed in the relationship that we are chiming in on. But I feel like with it being in reverse, it's in reverse because you are awakening and you're coming out of tradition. You're coming out of tradition and you're becoming more spiritual. And you're moving away from, traditions and upbringings and culture and society constructs, and you're basically coming out of the matrix. You are awakening to the multidimensional self that you are. You are tapping into the higher realms. You are gaining esoteric knowledge. You're more into the occult that fancies you more than anything right now. I feel like you have grown to that point where you're tired of the 3D plane. And it's even caused you to move away from certain relationships because they just didn't do it for you. Okay? I believe that, you and Divine Femme got together at a time where you both were awakening, and I feel like she super accelerated you. And because of that, that was a turnoff because at the time you wasn't ready to receive that. It wasn't on your timeline to receive it then. But right now, I feel like you have collapsed timelines. And this is the reason why no matter how much you try to stay connected and no matter how much the karmic tries to stay tethered to your aura, it's impossible because your aura now with your Macabre being pushed out is repelling her because she's not of the light, she's of the dark. And as much as you have love for her, you know that in your heart of hearts that you have to let go. And you've been holding on because for some reason the Savior in you wants to save her. You feel responsible for saving her based off of the time in the history that you guys have been together, because I feel like you have probably been with this karmic ever since you have left Divine Feminine. And because of that, you feel like you have to do this out of a sense of duty, but you do not. Okay, and I believe you are awakening to that. That's the reason why the Hierophant is in reverse. In order to turn this upright side, okay, where you're balanced in all areas of life, religion, spirituality, tradition, all of that, you have to let go of what no longer serves you. And I feel like for most of you that you are. Okay, the light is being shined upon this situation. You are now moving into a different direction. And so because of that, all of the karmic ties, all of the karmic influences are now falling to the wayside. I don't feel like they have a strong hold on you as the way that they used to. And for a lot of you divine masculines, you are now cloaking your divine feminine with your love. Okay, this Knight of Cups is the dreamer. He's the dreamer. He wants everything to be a certain way. He's the hopeful romantic. He loves flirting with her. You know, I'm speaking about divine femme, not the karmic. You love flirting with her. You love talking to her, but you're in slow movement right now. You're moving towards her slowly. The Knight of Cups is a slow mover. He may have his emotions. He may even share his emotions. You may even have opened up to your divine feminine about how you're feeling, but you may also have kept a lot to yourself just because that's what the Knight of Cups do. Okay. I also feel like with the Knight of Cups, that you want to get out of this energy. You want to get out of this energy of the slow movement. Sometimes I feel like you don't even realize what is keeping you where you are, because you know where you are at is no longer serving you. It's not in your best interest. It doesn't serve your future. But yet, for whatever reason, you still remain stuck. I can tell you on the other side what it is, okay? I'll reveal that to you. And I'll reveal ways of how you can become unstuck and move towards her. You are moving towards her. I feel like you're ready to come home. There's just some blocks that need to be removed, and I'll remove those for you on the other side, okay? All right, so next you have the Five of Wands. I feel like you guys have had a long-standing confrontation between the two of you. You guys been bickering throughout this separation because both of you were, let's just say, taken aback by this Maya, which is what it's called in Hindu for illusion. Okay, this separation has been Maya. It's been an illusion. It's not real. You're always connected spiritually in the spiritual realm. You're not separate from one another. You're always together. And I feel like divine masculine, you have come to the realization that it's been yourself that you've been fighting up against this whole time, not her. And you have now come to this point where you are starting to recognize that this is not a one man's army. You see, your divine counterpart has been there for you, even at times when it was difficult. I felt like she stood for this relationship, and for some of you, for the marriage. I feel like divine masculine is going to come through with a little bit more of an offer, because you have the Queen of Cups for clarification. with the feelings and emotions. I feel like he's going to come out pouring out his emotions. The Queen of Cups always talks about the way she feels. Okay. One thing about the Queen of Cups is that you'll never have to guess how she's feeling. And then you have the Seven of Coins. Okay. The 7 is a perfect number. I feel like Divine Masculine is putting away money so he can travel back, which is represented by the World card. Okay, you got the 7 of Coins. The 7 of Coins is basically speaking about the fruits of his labor and gaining what, he deserves, was rightfully his birthright, right? But you have to travel the road that's less traveled, Divine Masculine, and that's back to your Divine Feminine. Okay, you have to go. This is where your gold is. For the cave that you feel to enter lies your treasure. The treasure is there. And then we have a clarification for where is the current energy with the Divine Masculine. We have the Hermit card. He's by himself. He's not in a relationship. Remember, again, the illumination, these two cards together. See that? I can't make this stuff up, you guys. He's awakening to his divine self, his true self, his God self, so he can be the God man that God has called him to be. It only makes sense, right? And so, last but certainly not least, we have the Fool. What does that represent? Well, I definitely can tell you that you both came out of a cycle. Okay? All right? One thing about the Fool is that he does not concern himself with uncertainty. No. Why would he be uncertain? The Fool has been around the world and back. He done seen it all. He done probably done it all. Okay? And now he's not coming back from a place of inexperience, you guys. He's coming back from a place of experience. All right? He had to go to the 0 point. He had to go into the void. Some people learn the hard way. The Fool learned the hard way. Okay? He had to explore the world. He had to become, for some of you that are married, the prodigal husband. He had to see life and venture life for his own. Or on his own. Alone. It was necessary. And even though it may have temporarily hurt you and caused you heartache and pain, this was never the Fool's intention. You see, he couldn't see because of his own naiveness. He could not see that he was hurting you. Divine Masculines could not see that they were hurting the Divine Feminine when they left. They were only thinking about themselves. They only counted their own souls dear to them because they felt like that's what they had to do. And remember, you guys, we have to hold them in love and light. We have to hold space for them because remember, this is all about magnetism. This is all about energy. They were pulled. They were called to do this. And in their minds, they felt like they were being divinely guided. And for some of them, they were. Even if it was for them to be in a karmic relationship, they had to go into that relationship and get those lessons in order for it to be a blessing for you, Divine Feminines that are chiming in. And even a blessing to themselves. You see, experience is always the best teacher, even though we may not like the lessons that comes along with, right? Divine Masculine is coming home. He is on his way home. Let's go to the other side. Let's see how he can unblock all of these blocks. And let's see what approach he's going to take in coming back to the Divine Feminine. I have come to the conclusion of your reading. Meet me on the other side. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to. Or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.